TMC Cosmo. Yes, sir.
You're welcome. This is Jackson RCA Aviation out with TFC Cosmo.
Yes, sir.
And he's with a special
Maryland State Police. I'm part of the state team, so that's our equivalent to the SWAT team.
So at this point, tell us exactly what you do. You can tell us everything.
Okay.
You can't tell us everything.
Yeah.
But just show us some of the equipment you use and why you do it.
Yep, so everything you see here is just everyday equipment that we use on a routine, regular basis. Everything you see we use on pretty much every single operation that we go on. So you see here in the middle, you got my vest. I wear that on me at all times. Next to that is my helmet. Just borderline, like basic equipment that every operator needs to wear. Next to that, you got some for breaching equipment. You got a one-man battering ram, our pike pole, and at the far end you have a Halligan. Those are just routine breaching equipment that we all carry every single operation, just in case something pops up. In front is our ballistic shield. It's all rifle rated, so it'll protect the team up against rifle threats that we might come across. And then lastly, we have our pull cam. So when we're all done, initial searches, we'll utilize that to check attic spaces, crawl spaces, basements, any tight quarters that somebody might be hiding from us. We'll utilize that.
Now, normally back when I was going, you get the call and we all meet at a parking lot or something. Do y'all still do that?
Yes, sir. Yep. We'll meet up at another location, just short distance away from the actual target. Use that location to brief up, get our equipment ready, and then step off on target.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it. How can we get back
I got to be on the team for one of these hats.
Yeah. That's the big thing about it. You got to be on the team. You just can't wear that hat because you think you are, but you're not.
Yep, that's right.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Check us out, Jackson RCA Aviation.
Yes, sir. Will do.
You be safe. Good video.
I can't even see the thing.
They're just coming in about 15 seconds before, but didn't get the alert on it.
Yeah, we're really happy.
Yeah.
This is Jackson RCA Aviation. That was Sergeant Brandon, and he's from Baltimore County. Aviation.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're just going to talk real brief about what he does and what's their mission.
Yeah, so our agency employs us to work the morning hours all the way through the overnight hours, and we're set up to have a pilot that flies the helicopter. We have a tactical flight officer, that's our observer, that sits over in this side and looks out and watches everything that's going on. They have a camera to utilize, they have a night sun that they utilize to help them with their job.
The guys take pictures when they put out over the radio to the folks who are working the ground.
Somebody that's wanted, or there's a car pursuit or something like that, we go right to the scene. We also are fortunate in Baltimore County that we can do what's called direct control. If you're having a problem in your neighborhood, and you say, well, just people drinking in the shed at this hour, this time of the day, we look around that area at that time of the day, and we stand off and try to be quiet about it, so the neighbors are right. We're in the area.
I know I'm good for a few more
And then,
years.
obviously, anybody knows this helicopter starts firing when it's already in the air. If somebody calls and those moments are ticking by, we're there for the airport rather than having to go out to the aircraft.
You got a bud? You didn't want to jump in anymore? Just want to make sure I don't jump along.
That's what we're set up for. We're fortunate enough sometimes to even have a TFO that's in the back seat.
Hold on one second.
And that split the workload for TFO because obviously the bulk of the work is what that TFO.
You want to get a picture real quick?
Person's trying to pilot's job is
Oh, you want to go with him?
all I do is drive. Let's come around and open the door. Also, Montgomery County is fortunate too, in that we have a hoist on the side of the aircraft. A lot of times we can be the first responder and hoist someone out of a situation to get them to safety, and then they can be triaged and determine whether they can help, for the medics. But this is everything over here on the right side. My job is just to talk to ATC and make sure that TFOs and most applications are placed to do this job. Literally just got them the other day, and we're going to use ours for crash reconstruction for 3D mapping crash sheets, and then we're going to use them to help the tactical operations when they're doing the barricades and such, just to give them a little seat security instead of rolling around circles with this big thing. We can set a drone up and just
That's what
add to the mission.
we do a lot of that too, as far as these drone powered.
It's fun stuff, isn't it?
We do a lot of jet stuff,
Helicopter.
we do all kinds of stuff. So.
Yeah.
But it just builds you up if you want to get into that to the next level.
Yes, absolutely. All that knowledge from the FAA and National Aerospace System, mingles together.
Now, how long can you stay in the air if you have to stay in the air?
So my famous answer to everybody that asks,
Yeah.
I say, how long? No, it's a very good question, very common question. And I say, how long can you last in a car when you're driving
fuel.
somewhere? Your bladder, your
Right,
back.
yeah.
This thing is dumb. It doesn't know. It just stays up in the air.
Right,
So it can actually stay 4 to 6 hours according to what you're doing, how much fuel you're burning. If you're going really fast, just like your car.
Yeah.
But it'll stay. We usually do about an hour and a half. Hour and a half, so it's comfortable.
Yeah.
We come back, we land, take a break, and we can do a crew change out if we can.
Yeah. Well, we may be bladder control.
Yep, and that's it, man. If you just had something to drink,
But you ain't got nowhere to, you gotta go.
You can't. There's nowhere to pull over in this thing.
No. So, well, Mr. Sergeant, we thank you.
It was a pleasure
And
to talk to
you
you.
be safe out there. Check
Thank
us
you.
out. It's JRCA Aviation. We're probably going to put this. We interview a lot of you.
I'm gonna look it up right now so I make sure I got
Yeah. Go ahead and subscribe too. You got kids?
I do 3 and 7.
Oh, they might get, maybe you never know. They might get in aviation. We do a lot of crazy stuff, man.
That was the problem. I took my son for a flight. Now he's got the bug. And
See?
I'm like, no.
See?
I was like, you're too young. Just
Yeah.
wait.
RC Aviation. There we are.
That's it.
That's us. Yeah.
I'm gonna save it. All right, I subscribe. You got one more right there, bud.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right.
And like I say, we started with him. I used to bring him all this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Then we got into the trucks, and then I got him a little plane, and next thing you know, this shit that went out of hand, buddy.
Yeah.
You know,
It works like that, doesn't
man, hey, I had him on a simulator for like 2 years.
Okay.
That's how you do it. You put him on a simulator. Don't go out and start buying a lot of stuff.
You're right.
But you're gonna crash it,
It worked for me.
and then that gets you right out of it because you're not gonna spend the kind of money.
You're right.
So I put him on the simulator for 2 years, and now he's 10 times better than I am. No shit.
I know that guy.
everybody in the way now. Stay with me. Got it close.
Yeah.
That's Trooper 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trooper 2 departing to a medical situation. There he goes, going to a mission.
Well, now they just get in a helicopter.
You get the footage?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Jackson RCA Aviation. We're at the Maryland State Police Aviation open house. However, Trooper 5.
Out to the thing and then they'll take off.
That's Trooper 2.
Trooper 2
That's plan A.
that's just got a mission. And they're getting ready to take off and go someplace else. Trooper 3 is behind us. We also got Baltimore County here. Pennsylvania State Police. I think we got Delaware. We got Park Police
That's
here.
Pennsylvania.
So stay tuned. We're going to give you a
Just to the edge there.
flight of them taking off.
Runway,
And then we're going to get some more
and then they've got
video
taxiway
for some other pilots to fly these helicopters. Stay tuned. That is Virginia.
Do you hold my head?
Virginia State Police, I believe, coming in.
It's a new one.
Don't be so shaky. There you go. I should have bought my tripod. That's a good shot there, yeah. Keep on. Follow them on in. Look at Virginia State Police.
Mm-hmm. What's this?
Their new one. Stay with me. Got land right over there. guys. Everybody's out here golfing. Virginia State Police. At this point, tell us how you got into it and what you do.
So I started as in the state police as a trooper on the road. I was working in Northern Virginia and Prince William County for 2 years, and then I was on a motorcycle unit for 3 years. Still up in Northern Virginia. During that time, I got my private license in airplanes, and that was a requirement to apply for the aviation unit. So did an interview and a flight check, and then was accepted on the aviation unit. For the next year, I did all my training, helicopter training, commercial licenses, all that. And since then, I've been flying, building up hours. And about 2 years ago, I started flying for a med flight program. So we do our medevac program out of Richmond and our other base in Aviation.
So how many helicopters in the fleet?
So we have 5 407s. We have one Airbus EC-145 and one Bell 412 EPI. And then next year we'll be getting the second 412 to replace the EC-145.
Do you mind if we walk around with you and just show us a little bit? Sure. Follow us around there. I'm going to be a pain in the ass.
This is our one of our Bell 407s. It does all our missions. So we have searchlight on the bottom, and back in the middle there's a FLIR camera we can use for searches, missing people, criminals, things like that. But we can also equip it for our med flight program. So on the back there's a stretcher and all the equipment that can be placed in there for the medical crew. So we operate with 2 Trisfield paramedics that ride with us.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty much capable of all our missions.
Okay. And the inside, so we can walk around here real quick, and then we'll get out of your hair. Okay. So inside here is you.
Yep. Of course, the pilot. Up front, we can have another trooper that operates the camera if we're doing a search, or we'll have 2 medics in the back.
Gotcha.
For med flight.
Now during missions, there's 2 of you.
Single pilot.
Single pilot.
So one
Okay.
pilot, yes.
Okay. Because I know they went to 2.
Correct.
Yeah, Maryland State
Yeah.
Police, they do 2 pilots and
Yeah.
2 paramedics.
Let's do it, too. But now you also do, night flying for flares and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. Flight night. Yep. We have night vision goggle program, so we all fly
Gotcha.
goggles. Yep.
Well, Trooper Blaine, I thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is brief, but be safe out there. And like I said, I'm retired sheriff myself. So,
Okay. Awesome.
And,
Thanks for talking with me.
yes, sir. Thank you.
The UAS team, we have 10 of these aircraft specifically. They're all the same. We also have other types of Evos. We have some matrices. We have a few other DJI products as well. Most of the matrices and a few of the other products are used for crash investigations. So they actually go out and do mapping with them.
Good. That's good. They didn't have that when I was on the road.
No, a lot of stuff.
We'd do a lot of.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy how much technology has changed.
Now, it's just. Let me ask you this: is this a unit by itself, or do you have other things that you have?
So I am usually a flight paramedic on the helicopter.
Gotcha.
So most of us are part of aviation and then tasked with this as well. So there's more than, I think there's about 15 or 20 of us.
Okay.
But then there's also part of the UAS team is the crash team. And they are, again, scattered throughout the state, and they do all of the crash investigations throughout the state.
Now, if you're not working here, you get called out, you can go anywhere.
Anywhere in the state. And we have.
Oh, no, sure.
Yep. So well, same as the aircraft. So
Exactly.
this is Trooper 3 out of Frederick. 2 was they're based out of DC or Andrews Air Force Base. I fly out of Baltimore, and I've been to West Virginia before.
Right.
From Baltimore. I was up in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania 2 weeks ago from Baltimore. So we go all over the place for the helicopter.
And it's vice versa for the department.
Absolutely. And so we do a lot of mutual aid. And with this program here, we've gone to lots of different jurisdictions. Right now, I think we're focusing mostly in Maryland, but we're certainly our permissions are just for Maryland right now for getting extra permission. But in order to do other parts, we would just need to talk to the FAA.
Let me ask you this: in the future, will they ever sub that out to a contractor or no?
I can't imagine that they would.
Right.
Only because
You got the people.
we have the people, and there's security of things,
Right.
information and capability. Probably not going to be giving it to
But
us.
if you ever wanted to get in, let's say this: if you ever wanted to do that kind of work contractually for your own business, I'm sure there's a way.
Sure.
I'm sure somebody's
I'm
doing.
sure. Well, the issue isn't the possibility.
Right.
The issue is how are you going to pay for it? Because the startup cost. These
Crazy. Oh, I know.
We have 10 of these. I think the entire program that we purchased at once was like $150,000.
Oh yeah, it ain't cheap.
It's not cheap.
No.
So the price to pay is pretty steep.
What's going on, gentlemen? I'm over here starting. Well, we just enjoy aviation.
So where do you live?
I'm in Hagerstown.
Okay.
Baldwinfield.
Well, welcome.
Yeah, and like I said, I retired from Frederick County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
And
Thank you for your service.
I went to the academy in Harford County
Okay. I live in
Sheriff's
Harford
Office.
County.
back in '86.
Okay.
And graduated in '87, and those things have changed.
Oh my gosh. Well, so when I came in, and I came in 2005. That was before cell phones were really taking off. No cameras on cell phones, so it was a different world.
Yeah.
And I'm not better or worse. I think policing has gotten better, but also policing has gotten told how to do things because of videos.
But another thing that
not right or wrong.
Right, but
it's just the way that the world is going.
A lot of things that burn me sometimes. Just a little titty thing, like if you're in a city, you can't hear nothing if your windows are up.
Right.
I used to have my heat on in the cold, in the air conditioning, in the summer. All my driver's on is always down. That way, if I'm running through a neighborhood,
you can hear it.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
it's a different world, though. It really is. I mean, just from when I was on patrol, it's completely different.
it's all computer shit. Yeah.
A lot of computers.
I had back in '90, Bell Howard. What's it, Bell? Bell had phones, the bag phone.
Oh yeah.
And me and Morton worked together. We had bag phones in our cars.
Nice.
So I could be able to call Central. If they gave me a call, they could patch me into who they were talking to, like a domestic, and get an idea what was going on.
Oh, that's a great idea. Well, back in the 90s. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good
So,
stuff.
thank you, sir. My name is Jackson.
Jackson, nice to meet you, sir.
And where can we get one of those aviation patches? They got any of that stuff, or is it down the
did you
red?
try over the
We're gonna go.
Federal
Yeah, we're gonna hit that on the way out.
Hit up there first.
Yeah. So.